Hello everyone. Once again welcome to our physics class. Hope you all are fine over there. Children, in the previous sessions we have discussed some important aspects of gravity and gravitational force. Today also we are continuing with the same, and in today's session we will discuss an interesting concept. What is the difference between mass and weight? Do you think mass and weight are the same? If you think so, it's a wrong concept. Mass and weight are not the same. Mass and weight are two different concepts. So let's clarify about those concepts in today's session. So let's get started with today's session, my dear children. So let's continue with the chapter 10, gravitation. Today we will discuss about mass and weight. So what do you mean by mass? Mass is the measure of object's inertia. More the mass, more is the inertia. You had already studied about this concept in your second lesson, that is force and laws of motion. There you had studied the concept of inertia while discussing Newton's first law of motion, and you already studied that mass is a measure of object's inertia. More massive objects have more inertia. It is a property of material. Mass is the property of a material. It does not change with place. Okay, suppose mass of an object is 10 kilogram, and if you take that object to anywhere in this earth or any place, if you take that object to any place, the mass of the object remains the same. It will be 10 kilogram itself. It is not going to change with the place. Okay. Then what is the SI unit? SI unit of mass is kilogram. Mass is a scalar quantity. You know what is a scalar quantity. Scalar quantity is a quantity which has only magnitude, not direction. So while specifying mass, we will consider only magnitude. We will not specify the direction. We can't say mass of an object is 10 kilogram towards the north, or mass of the object is 10 kilogram towards the south, like that. Okay, we just specify mass of the object is 10 kilogram. Okay, so this is about mass. It is a measure of object's inertia and it does not change with place. It is the most important concept regarding mass. Then what is weight? Weight of an object on the earth is the force by which it is attracted towards the earth. Okay, so weight is a force actually. Mass is the measure of amount of material in an object, but weight of an object on earth is the force by which it is attracted towards the earth. You know, earth attracts all object towards its center, and weight is the force by which the object is attracted towards the earth. Okay, as it is force, it has both magnitude and direction. That is, it is a vector quantity. So mass is a scalar quantity, but weight is a vector quantity. That is the difference. And force has both magnitude and direction. Since weight is also a force, weight has also magnitude and direction. And what is the direction of weight? Direction of weight is always vertically downwards. Okay. Now, what is the SI unit? SI unit of weight is Newton, because weight is a force. Unit of force is Newton. So, the unit of weight is also Newton. And what is the equation to find out weight of an object? Weight of an object is equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity. That is mg. You know, the value of g changes with the location. Value of g is greater at the poles and less at the equator. So similarly, since weight W is equal to mg, weight of the object is greater at the poles and weight of the object is less at the equator. On this screen you can see a figure. There you can see this is the polar region, and at the polar region weight of that person is 983 Newton, and as the person moves towards the equatorial region, That means here at UK, see, weight has been decreased to 981 Newton. Now the person is exactly at the equator. So at the equatorial region, weight of the person again decreased to 978 Newton. Okay, so the value of G decreases towards the equator. That's why the weight of the object or weight of a person also decreases from poles to equator. Okay. And what is the equation to find out weight? Equation to find out weight is mg, mass into acceleration due to gravity. The direction of weight is always vertically downwards. Unit is Newton. And what is the nature? That means, is it a vector or scalar quantity? It is a vector quantity. It has both magnitude and direction. So weight is actually a force. Now, there is a difference between weight of an object on moon and earth. Okay, so if we consider the situation in moon, weight of an object on moon is the force by which the object is attracted towards the moon. Okay, weight of an object on earth is the force with which the object is attracted towards the earth. Similarly, weight of an object on the moon is the force with which the object is attracted towards the moon. And what is the value of small g on moon? Value of small g on moon can be calculated using this expression. You know, the value of g is, or the equation to find out small g is gm by d square. So where g is the gravitational constant, and in this case m will be mass of the moon and small d will be radius of the moon in this case. So mass of the moon is a constant value, it is given here. Radius of the moon is also a constant value, which is given here. And whenever you substitute the mass and radius of the moon, these values, and whenever you substitute the value of capital G in this equation, you will get the acceleration due to gravity on moon. And it is not 9.8. Acceleration due to gravity on earth is 9.8, but acceleration due to gravity on moon is not 9.8. Okay, so acceleration due to gravity on moon is equal to acceleration due to gravity on earth divided by 6. That means the value of acceleration due to gravity on moon is 1/6 of the acceleration due to gravity on earth. That means the value of g on moon is less than that of on the earth by a factor of 1/6. So if g varies like this, then weight of the object on the moon and earth also varies in the similar manner. So the weight of the object on moon is equal to weight of the object on earth by 6. Okay, so whenever you take this portion, that means this term, weight of the object on earth, to this side, you will get the ratio weight of the object on moon divided by weight of the object on earth equal to 1/6, and that is given here on this equation. Okay, so whenever you go to moon, you will lose some weight. Suppose weight of Ramu on earth is 60 kilogram. So what will be his weight on the moon? Weight of Ramu on the moon will be 60 divided by 6, that is 10 kilogram. Okay, similarly, weight of an object on earth is 54 kilogram. Then what will be its weight on moon? Its weight on moon will be 54/6, that means 9 kilogram. Okay, so this is the variation between the weight of an object on moon and earth. There is a variation of weight by a factor of 1/6. Next we can discuss some of the numericals based on this chapter. So with this, the theory portions are over and half of the portion is deleted. Half of this chapter has been deleted as a part of syllabus reduction. From thrust and pressure onwards, no need to study. Okay, so next let's discuss about some of the numericals based on this chapter.